Yeah.
Well, it gets even worse because the White Mesa Mill, even though it's the only licensed conventional uranium mill in the country, so all of the mining, like right now, of course, Energy Fuels is going to send its own uranium to its own mill, but in May, the United States stopped purchasing uranium from Russia. So we were buying a lot of our uranium for whatever purposes. We can't say for sure. I mean, the government says nuclear energy, which is a total lie. This, zero carbon nuclear energy, that's what they say. Nuclear energy is going to save us from the climate disaster. But when the government stopped purchasing uranium from Russia, then, at the same time, they're talking about tripling nuclear energy development and then modernizing our nuclear weapons arsenal. So where does all the uranium come from now that it's not coming from Russia? Well, they're going to be targeting our lands, indigenous people's homelands.
Again.
And the whole Intermountain West, there's a lot of the previous contamination that we're talking about. So it's possible there could be more transports depending. So there's another type of mining called ISL, where they don't use a mill. So there's new permit applications for ISL mining, like in South Texas. This is the type of mine we stopped in Church Rock. So we stopped an ISL mine back in 2014, only for the federal government to start working with the company. So that company is working with Los Alamos National Labs. And now the mill is processing or getting some grant it's getting funding from the Department of Energy to work on rare earth elements. And this has to do with like our technology and those things that we use today. We were talking about a clean energy future like lithium and other, using lithium and other minerals that are supposed to help us somehow keep the environment cleaner.
Yeah.
But that's not what's happening. So at the mill, they're doing more than just uranium, is my point. And they're acting as a waste dump for other facilities and getting a lot of support from the Department of Energy.
Yeah.
And so this is incredible that the federal government is helping private industry to develop these things that they say is, for energy, but at the end of the day, it's mostly a facade for enhancing the United States nuclear weapons complex.